Hello everyone, Mr. Ms. My name is Wang Chan. It's hot today everyone, Mr. Ms. Stay hydrated so you don't get heat stroke. Please take a good rest. Take care of yourself. I wish you health first. Safety first, yes. That's why you don't have tea today. I'm going to the mountains today. I'm going to teach Mr./Ms. how to find the Miyama stag beetle. Miyama stag. I'm going to look for this one just a little bit. Here, in the middle of the mountains, there are acorn trees that produce sap. There are stag beetles in places like this, so it's called a stag beetle. The reason why it's called a Miyama stag is because it's in the middle of a mountain, and it's because it's deep in the mountains. So it's written as a Miyama stag, deep mountain. So basically it's a stag beetle in the mountains, and it's a stag beetle in the mountains, so today it's in this mountain. In a wooded area, or in a place where a little kunugi or a small tree is growing, I will look for a stag beetle in the middle of the tree, Miyama. The stag is a very cool stag bug, but it's kind of like Tosaka in the headman, and the jaw is also strong. It's a very cool stag beetle, and everyone is insanely Mr. Miyatsi, and it's a popular stag bug. However, there are many people in the mountains, and there are people who say that the Mr. Ms. of the flatlands are not so much for the Miyama stag beetle, so the Miyama stag is very rare. But if you come to the middle of the mountain, it's not even there. So from now on, this person will guide you on how to find the Miyama stag. The stag beetle is thought to be nocturnal, but in fact it has strong nocturnal tendencies. The Miyama stag, however, there are quite a few individuals that are active during the day, not just at night. Now it's midday. Even though I'm crying with my hat, there are individuals who are active right now. So if you pass by such a place and check the trees randomly, you can find a Miyama stag. Well, it's a probability. It's lower than going early in the morning or evening, but it's not zero. The stag is definitely living here, so let's look for it now. The habit of the Miyama stag is to be in the higher parts of trees. There's a tendency to make sap in high places. If sap is coming out at a high place, there might be a Miyama stag. Please search for places where sap is coming out at high places. If it's too high up, you won't know if sap is coming out or not. In that case, kick the tree. If there's a stag beetle, it'll get scared and play dead. It'll shrink its limbs and pretend to be dead, and you'll hear a sound from the tree, and it'll fall. If it's about the size of a stag beetle, you'll hear a clunk or a rustling sound. When you do, thoroughly search the place where the sound came from. Digging and finding is easy, but I will start practicing now. This is just a probability. It's hard to see where the sap is coming out. I can't confirm it with my eyes, so it's often that I go around kicking the trees. I think there will be a hit eventually, so let's start looking for that. Shall we go quickly? This is a mountain path, or more like a beast path. This is a steep slope. A lot of trees are growing along this steep slope, so let's check each tree carefully. Let's all proceed carefully on this slope. If you miss a step, you will slide down to the bottom. It's dangerous because it's a cliff. It's dangerous. We need to be really careful here. There are dozens of trees here. If there are dozens of trees, there might be one that's stopped. We can't rule out the possibility that a tree that's not producing sap is here, so let's kick them one by one. Here, an ant is coming out of the sap. There's a slightly sweet-sour smell. The sap is coming out from the root. There's seldom a tree at the bottom, but the sap is coming out from the root of the tree. There's a chance that it could be coming out from the top too. Should we decide to do this, let's give it a little kick. Please attack this tree a little persistently because it won't fall if you just kick it once. The persistent ones won't fall. Even if you kick and it doesn't fall, if you kick it strongly about 3 times after that, it often surprisingly falls down. Let's start with that. If it's a slope, stand at the top. Kick from the top of the slope so your own weight is behind the kick. This way, your kick will be more powerful because your weight is in it. So kick from the top. If the stag beetle falls on the bottom side, it's not easy to see, or if it rolls a little bit when it falls, it's better to kick from the top. I'm going to do it about 3 times. Bummer, this tree is not good. Next time I'll show you an emerald beetle. Are they pretty? This is a dung beetle. It's drawn to animal droppings. Beautiful, isn't it? This beautiful color comes from animal droppings. Fascinating, isn't it? This is a karst terrain where limestone is exposed. Let's kick this tree and see if we can knock down a beetle. If you kick from one end to the other, at least one should fall off. Oh, there's a cicada. This is a decaying tree. Stag beetles are scattered all over this decaying wood, so the larvae could come out if you break it. I'm relieved this time, but let's not aim for a greenworm and break it unnecessarily. There's a tree over there that is a little bit discolored. There is a high possibility that a tree that has produced sap is still a tree that has produced sap somewhere. It's kind of a little bit of a withering thing, but it's going to come out at the top, so if the sap comes out at the top, it's going to be there. For the time being, let's go over there. Be careful, everyone. Under your feet, move this. This slope is dangerous, dangerous. Whoa, I fell, I waited. Okay, stag is a female. The fact that there is a female kokowa means that sap has come out on top of this. Okay, kokowa mates, let's let go. Let's kick other trees, maybe this and that, but this is a super steep slope, so please be careful, Miss. It's a steep slope like an antelope walking, so if you kick it and fall down, you'll go to the bottom of that slope. When you go to pick it up and fall, I don't know. I have this euro. It doesn't seem to be sap coming out here, but it might come out on top. So let's kick this tree for a moment. Sap release is very high. This goes. Wow, wait, oh my god, big interest mountain, look. Wow, dangerous. This is dangerous, wow. Dangerous, so angry. Wow, I'm so angry, I'm in anger mode. I'm interested in this. Well done, Miyama wagata. Let's go home with another one. Hot, really. It's in the shade in the mountains, but it's hot. It's so hot. Look. It's Miyama wagata. This is it. Deep in the mountains, I live there a lot. There are many stag beetles deep in the mountains. It is from Miyama wagata. It's written as a deep mountain, and it's Miyama. It's called Miyama wagata stag beetles that live deep in the mountains. It's Miyama wagata buri of giant Miyama. It is a giant Miyama wagata. Wow. Look. It's a big deal. Is it about 7 centimeters? It's pretty big. Huge. It's a big shot. Big Miyama this. This. If it gets pinched, it will hurt. Tong de te te te. I'm sorry, it doesn't hurt that much. It didn't hurt that much. I'm sorry. Not even that far, not so much in between. What the hell is that? After all, if you touch here, you will pinch it. But this is not the case if you think it hurts a lot like this. Oh my gosh, everyone is dangerous, Ms. I'm not going to stick my finger in here. Look, I was pinched, I'm going to get caught in it. It's good if it's as good as Miyama, but flat stag beetle and stuff, it's like a big stag. It's a stag beetle with a strong pinching force. It will make a hole in your finger. It's going to be bloody from the hospital. Please don't do it. Look, Puri of Kyo Miyama. Please take a closer look, everyone. Ms. Right. You can take it even in the daytime. I thought this guy was a little less hungry. You must have come to suck in heavy fluids. Hey, I'm a little disturbed. Poor thing, but I'm glad you did. I'm a crow. I'm gonna eat it. It's just this part of it. Only the upper body, I'm going to struggle like this. Okay, I'm not a crow. Hey, you're doing this. If I'm a raccoon, you're pakuri, and in pakuri, hey, I'm not a raccoon. Hey, it's a pre-pre, it's good, but it's just this. It has a short lifespan. It's a bit of a shame, 1 month or so. That's about it. Miyama dies pretty soon. Winter will never come. It's a pity that I'm going to die right away from the cut. Let's let it go. This is also a short life ahead of you. By the end of summer vacation, you're supposed to be in heaven. Shall I let you go? Ms., of course. You can take it home, people who want to buy Miyamaku, Wagata. Take it home, but hey, there are a few caveats. Miyamaku Wagata is very delicate. It's vulnerable to heat. Well, it's not limited to Miyamaku Wagata, but stag beetles are vulnerable to heat. Don't put it in a place where it's going to be too hot. Stag beetles are not limited to Miyama, but are vulnerable to high temperatures. Beetles too, though, do not place it in a place where it will be hot. Leaving it in the car during the day is the worst thing to do. I'm going to die soon. Be sure to carry the stag outside the car during the day. It's good at night, though. In the daytime, be sure to take it outside the car. Don't put it in a place where it gets hot, where it is exposed to direct sunlight. Never put it in a place where it will be hot. Please carry it with care. If only I had found it and caught it. After all, I have to live and have it and not go home. It's a waste of time to get stuck on the way. Please handle it with care. Please be careful when transporting. It's also vulnerable to running out of food. If you don't go home for days, please feed me. Wow, look, I'm angry. Angry and super dangerous. Wow, it's pretty cool, but it's cool. It's a pity that the brain has a short lifespan. It's sad when you're dead. Let's get out of it. After all, insects are best when they are alive. The most beautiful you know what? This Avakitan, I'm alive. Look. It's gonna work, right? Move. Insects are not even if they are called insects. It's the best thing to live. It's beautiful, isn't it? The appearance of the raw, you see, the appearance of the raw, it's a living figure. It's a wonderful thing to be alive, that's why I said yes. Shall I let you go? This guy has returned to his original Itaki. Let's bring him back here. You can climb up. You can dive down and rest. Do it as you like. For the last time, please take a closer look at the warriors of Miyama. Yes, you found the Miyama stag. Yes, we all love the Miyama stag, and I think there's some among you who love it too. I'm going to take my time to show it in the video, so please take a closer look, girls. Please take a closer look. Look, okay, let's leave it here for now. There you go. Goodbye, boys. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for your hard work.